Work with strings. If everything is simple enough with numbers, number, operator, number, and addition, subtraction, multiplication or division will be done. But what if we need to add several strings to each other? This is called concatenation. And here we have this example. Alex goes, shop, John walks, office, Ilona jumps, pool. And we want to make a meaningful phrase here in this field. Field 1 plus field 2 plus field 3. You can't just put a plus. There is a Str Add function for that. We will call it. It takes str as a parameter. We pass str1, str2, and str3 to the str parameter and see what we get. Let's save it. This is a simple table, so we have to recalculate the rows to run the recalculation units. And here we see that the value of our fields are stacked with each other, but they are stacked without spaces. And we would like to have spaces between them. And we would also like to have extra text that is not contained here. Let's add spaces first. To add a space, we need to add another str parameter here and add a string to it like this. That is, we can pass some value from somewhere else from another field or from another line of code. Or we can specify it in double quotes as a string. With double quotation marks are strings. So here we have a space too, so we add it and save it. Let's see what we get. Recalculate. Here we have a space, but only here there must be a preposition between these strs. Let's add this preposition. There must be a to a something and we can add some more str. Or we can put spaces in this string. There will be a space before the characters and after the characters there will be a space. Let's save it and see what we have. Here we have Alex goes to a shop. John walks to an office. Everything works. But Str Add function is quite bulky. And we would like to input pluses. We want plus, plus, plus and all it adds up. Let's comment it out. For this there is a syntax construct called str and these are such serifs. What do we do inside it? We take and put a field reference. str1. Then we put a plus sign. We want to add str2. We will now repeat the same way we did with str add. And then str3. We don't need spaces here, but it's better to leave them. It reads much better that way. Let's save and recalculate and see that it is the same as with str add, without extra spaces. Everything is glued to each other. How do I add an extra space? Do we also have to make some extra spaces like here? No, in the case of str. If we put a double plus, it means that we should glue, adding one space automatically. Let's recalculate. Here they are added spaces. Okay, now how do we add extra text? That is, to a. We want to add text to these variables. If we just add it like that, it won't work. Double plus. Because the text must be added in quotes. That is, if we are not referring to other fields or, for example, with a dollar to another line of code. We don't have a control character totem before this value. Then we must wrap the text in double quotes. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. Recalculate. All the same, just using the syntax construct str. Its benefit is that we can use it inside functions. Here is the button with the function that opens the pop-up. Don't bother with it yet. I will put some title here. This is the text that we pass inside and we can pass directly inside the parameters of the function here. That is, we have next we count. Here, we do list count from list. And here we take the id of all the rows that are in this table to know how many rows we have in this table at the moment. So, and other text. Let's see how this works. We click the button, and we see that we have 3 rows in this table. All in all, everything is simple enough. Practice everything on the server, and we'll see you in the next videos.